Hi, hello, I'm Libra and I'm going to try talk you through my process today. So I start off with lots of thumbnails. I really love thumbnails, they help me with composition, colours and just the general vibe. It does sadden me that I can't finish all of them though, and these are the brushes I use. I'm actually only using the large triangle flat one for this whole painting. Once you get used to the size controls, I find it really versatile. This thumbnail here is the one we're going to focus on today's video because I loved it so much. I do love the others, however I just didn't click with them as quickly as I did with this one. Plus green is my favourite colour, how could I not? Anyway, when I posted this painting onto my Instagram, which you should check out by the way, someone said it reminded them of that film The Last Unicorn, and I see it so completely. I haven't actually watched that film and I really should, because I've seen a lot of the visuals and I'm in love with the aesthetic. I did make these thumbnails around Halloween and I wanted to try do something for that, and I did in the end. I drew a cat with a witch's hat. I start by refining the silhouette and other defining shapes. I'll do this straight over the thumbnail. I do go a bit overboard with this. I definitely could be looser with my brush strokes, but I'm still learning. I like to mark in the features first, so like the eyes and nose, anywhere really dark in the face. I did try stylize this painting a bit more so the body doesn't really follow that rule a whole lot at the moment. But as you can see here, I'm just deepening them dark so they stand out even more against the huge shadow I put on the body. Little fun fact, this is actually my first long time voiceover for a YouTube video. I've done a couple on my TikTok, but I'm just really self-conscious of my voice, which is not great if I want to branch out into YouTube. So I'm currently sat here talking to my stuffed toy, imagining that I'm just talking to him and not you. So yeah, as scary as this is, I hope that it comes out good when I rewatch this, and I hope I don't cringe. Regardless of what I think, if you're not cringing, then I'm good. I'm realising at this point that the head is actually a bit too small compared to the body. I painted this about 2 weeks ago now, I think, and I've actually made a lot of progress since then. It's really weird. I mean, look at the tiger I posted a few days ago, and you can see a huge improvement in terms of colour theory. A second ago, we just added some rim light to the face. Now, I really love rim light. If you don't know what it is, it's light that comes from behind something. You can just see it poking over the edges of the thing. I am not the best with descriptions. Anyway, so I'm currently doing the hair. I actually struggle with hair a lot and I'm not very happy with how it came out, but I think it looks cool at the end of the day, you know? I do have to credit myself because this was my favourite painting for all of 48 hours. Do many other artists struggle with that? They always love something when they finish painting it, but the minute they finish their next piece, it's just like, it's gone. The new piece is always the favourite, and I really struggle with that because I feel like every drawing I make just fades, and I don't like that. I wish I could savour the moment with them all for a little bit longer. That's actually something I really love about posting to social media, because I can look back and reminisce in all the feelings that I felt about the painting at the time. I'm not saying you should definitely post all your art to social media, but I definitely recommend keeping some sort of journal so you can look back and remember everything you felt when you were painting and how you liked it and hated it and just the whole moment, you know? Gosh, I'm rambling. Anyway, onto the background. So I like to start with a blank slate despite doing all the thumbnail work so I can have composition. I then lower the opacity so that I can see what I did in the thumbnail. It seems a little counterintuitive, but it makes sense to me. I just want to say that I really still love the tail patterns, and I actually really struggled with this tail hair. I'm so sorry, I've really gone off track and haven't actually said much of my process. Truthfully, I don't really know how to fit it into a 7-minute video, but I hope the few tips I do share are helpful. I really love adding wispy bits to all the hair and just like the edges of stuff. Also, leaves are so fun. I mean, I hate them, but they are so fun to paint when you finally feel like you've cracked it. And I feel like I cracked it in this piece, especially the ivy leaves that I'll paint in a bit. I just love those. And I also love this grass. However, I've kind of forgotten how I did it and I don't really like it when I try it again, so it might never look like this again. The little leaf clover things just add so much little detail to it and I just love doing them. They're so easy. They're just a little dot dot, you know? They're so fun. Trees, on the other hand, no. Don't get me wrong, I love trees. They are so strong yet delicate and they have so much shape. I just can't get the texture quite. I'm gonna work on it. I need to do some tree studies, and I do actually like the tree I've got along the foreground. but something about the lighting in the background trees, they just don't look very dimensional. Now, these are foxglove flowers. I didn't reference them, I just, went with it because I could. They were stylized. Nothing's real, nothing can be wrong. And I adore them. I then went ahead and put them in like at least 2 other pieces. And here's that ivy I'm talking about. It's just so easy. It's just a little V in a thick pen. It's that simple. Add a few little dots for variation and you're good to go. I really took the easy way out on these fireflies as well. I could have rendered in full bugs. I was feeling lazy. I just thought, let's do some orange dots. It's a good pop of colour. And this is after I noticed that some of the anatomy wasn't quite right on the face. I mean, ultimately it didn't really matter because, look at the body. That's not exactly a horse's body. Moving on though, I don't know where we're headed next. I'm just watching and talking over it. Oh, hair, more wispy bits. I love wispy bits. The little curly wispy bits on the tail, I love them. I love little swirls. Now, I asked my sister if the leaves looked like they needed more rendering, and she said no. I just couldn't sit right with it on the leaves. They still don't look finished to me. But I just rolled with it because they look finished to someone else. I had already spent like 4 hours on it, which is not bad timing. However, I'm someone who does not spend much time on my art. I'm a very quick painter. I'm averagely spending about 2 to 4 hours on a piece, so the fact I've already hit the 4-hour mark and I'm still not finished, not cool to me. Anyway, these little leaves here, I love them. I love them. I ended up doing loads of moss in my next piece. The piece I did after this was the dragon piece. I already have that speed paint up if you want to go check it out. I do apologise if you get motion sickness from watching that though, because it was a direct screen recording and I flipped my canvas a lot. Should I post the still version? Let me know. Anyway, we're rounding on to the last 10 seconds. Let me know what you think. I really love this piece still, and I love the ivy and the fireflies and the colours so much. Thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I've been entertaining. See you around.